So you can remove actually the jar because you have added the whole library from the marketplace. So that's fine. Now, if I'll say right click and say run as testng test, I'll be able to execute it and it's showing me proper thing now. It's saying, it has executed the test case one. Why I'm saying or check one. Why? Because, this is printed like, uh, let me show you output. So this is test one is printed means check one is executed. Then check two is executed and so on. Then check three is executed. At the end, it's saying check one, check this, check one, check two, check three are passed. Three test case executed. There is zero failure. There is zero skip. Skip means for some reason, some test case may not be executed. So there is no skip. So it's saying at the end, this is your result. At the same time, you can find the report also. So if I'll refresh my project, this new folder is created, test output, and here is the emailable report. So this report is saying you have 3 test cases, 0 script, 0 retried, 0 failed. It took 57 milliseconds overall to run your test cases and generate the report. It took 57 milliseconds. And check one, the first test case took 7 milliseconds. Second test case, this much time. Third test case, all are green, means there was no error, all passed. And if there is a failure, it will show you that what kind of error it is. So testng is superb. Now, you can give the priority also. If you want to execute test number, let's assume I want to execute this first. So I can say in the bracket after test annotation, I can give priority. I'll say priority is equals to 1. Okay. So priority 1 means it will be executed first. I can give, let's say after check 2, I want to execute check 3. So I'll give priority is equals to 2. After that, I want to execute this test case. So I'll give priority is equals to 3. So I have 3 test cases. I have given different priority to execute this. Now this time, if I'll say test ng test, if you'll observe that which function is executed first, test2 is executed first, then test3, then test1. The execution sequence was this. I can change it. There are a lot of options available. That's why testng is good. In the report also, if I'll go, if in the report also, if I'll go, let me close this because we have to go to the exact report again. Hold on. Here, emailable report, if I'll go, hold on. Let me do a refresh. And it is showing check 1, check 2, check 3. But don't worry. Here it is showing you like this. But let me go to Eclipse. Here you will get an icon, this testng icon. If I click here, it is showing me that check 2 executed, then check 3, then check 1. Okay. You can go to the summary also. In summary, you will see that total time taken was 0.014. That is actually 14 millisecond. There is one class executed and there are 3 methods were there. It's like this. Okay. Here also you will be able to see pass 3, failed 0, skipped 0. From where I got it, there is icon. There is testng icon. I'm showing you again. I'll say run as testng test. So there will be one icon. I closed it. So hold on. Yeah, this one. So you will be able to see one TestNG icon. You can see the results there also. Fine. I'm minimizing it. Now, let's assume that I want to execute something before every test case. So there is one annotation they have provided, which is @ before method. There may be a requirement that before each test case, you want to do something, right? I'll say public void before my test cases. You can give any function name. I'm giving it like this. Test. Okay. So before method. Now if I'll execute, see what will happen. For every test case, it is going to the start test first and then running my test case. Then it's going to the start test again. Then it's like where is that? Yeah, then another test based on the priority. Then start test. That means it is executing this before method. Okay. In the same way, we have after method also. Okay. So if you want something to be executed after each test case, right? So I can give after method annotation, and here I'll say public void after my test cases. Okay. And here I can write anything, whatever you want to do. I am showing you system.println, but actually something related to your test case. Maybe you want to close database connection. Maybe you want to do something. You after every test case, you want to go to the home page, back to the home page. It's possible, right? Those kind of thing. And the test, right? So here, if I'll execute this time, let's see what will happen. So you can observe that it's saying start test and then execute the test case, then end test. Then again, start test, execute the next test case and end test. Then start test for the next test case and then end test. So this is how the TestNG framework is very helpful on setting up your test cases. We'll see more about this in next session.